Welcome back. There is nothing sweeter than homegrown berries, but now that the weather is cooling down, it's time to prep your berry bushes for next year to keep your harvest plentiful. Charlie and Sharon show us how in this week's In the Garden.
Charlie, it looks like the berries are done.
Yes, they are. If you've grown blackberries or the summer-bearing raspberries or black raspberries, now is the perfect time to prune them, to clean them up. And because you can tell which ones are dead and which ones are alive. So often people wait till the fall or maybe even next spring and they can't really tell what's alive, what's dead, which ones I should prune, which one I shouldn't prune. So right now what you're looking for are any of the trusses, the flower trusses that have old fruit on them. And so these blackberries here are all done. You can see they got a little small and shrinked. I think because of the heat they shrunk. But normally what I would do is I would cut them right down to the ground. And so any of these trusses, you cut them down. And how I do it is, of course, I wear long sleeve shirts and gloves because they can really scratch you. And you could do it with a hand pruner down at the ground, and that's easy enough to do if it's something that's at the edge. But if it's something in the middle, I use a lopper. So I can get in there with the lopper, cut it, and just pull it out with the lopper. That way I'm not diving in with my arms getting all scratched. Exactly. So once you clean that all up, you'll see all this new growth is coming here. And cleaning up now gives that new growth more room to expand. So you have your nice blackberry. This is a blackberry patch. Nice blackberries for next year.
So do you cut everything down that had berries this year?
Yes, this summer. And the same thing with black raspberries, which I've already done. And if you have summer-bearing red or yellow raspberries, what we have over there are fall-bearing. So you don't obviously want to cut those down now because they're fruiting right now, and they'll fruit right into the fall. The time to cut those down would be in late winter. So next year, or you could do it, November, December is fine to do it too. But I just cut them down with a scythe or mow them down if I wanted to. And then they'll grow up next year. They won't produce in the summer when the blackberries are producing, but they'll produce in the fall. Well, I like that staggering.
Keep the berries going.
Exactly. So the blackberries just finished. Now the fall-bearing raspberries are just starting. Now some of them, like the black raspberries, have really long canes, and they need really a trellis system to hold them up. And so this time of year, it's a nice time after you've pruned all the old ones out to trellis up the new ones with some Velcro plant ties. And just tie them to the wire, tie them to a fence, whatever it is, just so they're not flopping around in the breeze and they're going to break. And also, you could prune them now. You could prune them back a little bit so that they branch out, but it's kind of late in the season to be doing that. So I would usually wait till late winter, early spring, prune them back a foot or so, and what that does is shortens the stem so it doesn't flop around as much, but it also forces them next spring to branch out and form more flower trusses, and you get more fruit that way. And with the fall-bearing raspberries, there's really nothing you have to do now. In the spring, you can go and thin them out. So if you look down in the center there, you sometimes see there's a lot of shoots coming up. You want to thin them out so they're 6 to 8 inches apart in there. So take some of the weaker ones, the thin ones out. You can do it with a hand pruner or that lopper again, and just thin them out so you have more space between them so that they'll grow up a little taller. Mine are really short because I didn't do that. They grow up a little bit taller, and they fruit a little bit better that way too. So you're not done with your raspberries, blackberries, and black raspberries quite yet. There's some things to do.
Great.